Yes, sir.
I just want to start off by saying, thank you for taking the time out to, chop it up with me. Um, Without further
Hmm.
ado, let's get right into it. Javie Bahama, singer, songwriter, guitarist, producer, Nissan ZX enthusiast. You know what I mean? Yeah, welcome, man. Welcome to the show, man.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man.
Dope.
You like that introduction?
Yes.
Cool. That's what's up.
It's quite a long list,
Right,
but it's
right.
cool.
But yeah, I just want to start off by first giving a shout out to Anthony, who connected us together and really made this happen. So shout out Anthony. I think his Instagram is at Young Tony or at infamous Z.
Oh, that's him. All right.
Yeah, so
That's
yeah,
cool.
yeah. So shout out to him. But yeah,
Mhm.
appreciate you coming on the show, man. Shit, let's get right into it. So, I recently discovered you. I saw you release five projects over like the last 3 years, pretty much. What would like,
Yeah.
so like you already have a good body of work. So, what would you say motivates you as an artist?
Boredom.
Okay.
Whenever I'm like just, bored or don't have anything to do. Like for a couple of years, like I didn't have cable or anything like that. So it's like that's all I could do. So
Right.
yeah, just whenever I'm bored or that's pretty much it.
How long would you say you've been doing music?
Probably like I don't know, like 2017 I think is when I really started like trying to make stuff that sounded good.
Right.
So what is that like 4 years? Five,
Yeah.
4 years, right?
4 years.
Almost five.
Okay. Okay. So, what initially inspired you to start making music?
uh I don't know. It was kind of just like when I was younger, like I think everyone like that has a microphone and some headphones, tries to dabble in like recording
Right.
with like Audacity and stuff like that, and it doesn't come out that good. So I think I think I kind of always liked recording, but I didn't really, know how to, how to approach it. And then I don't know. I think just one day I just like I sat down and I was like, oh, I want to record something like seriously. So it's kind of where I started, just like recording.
So you're from what, Cathedral City, California?
Yeah, like Palm Springs area,
Okay.
Cathedral City, kind of close on that border.
Right. So that Coachella Valley there. So
Yeah.
like so you being from like that area, Coachella Valley, Coachella being like one of the biggest music festivals in the world, arguably. I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't know if it is officially, but it's one of the biggest. So you
Yeah.
you having one of the biggest music festivals in your backyard, like how would you describe that contrast to how the local music scene is within Coachella Valley?
Uh, I don't know. I feel like everyone like, romanticizes this area a little bit, just because of Coachella. But so like when you're here for the rest of the year, it's just hot. So
Right.
like a lot of people don't like to participate as much or, go out and do things, just because we know it as like this, the small town where nothing really happens. So I don't know. I'm not like originally from here. So I grew up in like Morongo Valley, which is I think like 40 or 30 minutes away from where I live now. So I didn't really, I mean, I don't really have like the, I don't know, like a good sense of the scene around here.
I got you. I got you.
Mhm.
As far as as far as your music, I know you produce as well. Like when it comes to your music, is most of your music self-produced or do you also work with like other producers?
No, yeah, everything is just self-produced. It's like all recorded in my studio, the apartment that we have.
Okay.
So yeah, everything's just recorded myself, and then I wouldn't say it's mixed or mastered or anything like that, but it gets the job done
Hey man,
for now.
hey man. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter like what you use, as long as it sounds good at the
Hmm.
end. Then that's what's important.
Yeah.
So,
Hmm.
as far as producing, what DAW do you use?
For the first three records I did, it was on GarageBand on my iPhone. So like those projects, and then I ended up getting like a tape machine for the fourth album. So that was all recorded on tape. And then I think the last two projects I did were recorded in Ableton. So
Okay,
a
so
huge step up in
right,
in quality.
it's
Yeah.
been a gradual step up. So
Whether
that's what's up.
whether it's the legit copy of Ableton, I can't really say though. So
Hey, no,
we're balling on a budget out here.
no judgment over here, man. I myself, I also like produce on the side as well. So like
Hmm.
I use FL Studio. So I was using a cracked version of FL Studio for the last like year, pretty much. And I recently decided like, you know what, like let me go ahead and just like invest the money and actually buy the software. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Because I started to run into issues in
Yeah.
like saving projects, and I was like, you know what? Let me just pay for it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry about this
That's
anymore.
always a scary thing too. Yeah, that's always a scary thought. It's like, oh shit, I lost like this whole album.
Right. So sometimes it's better to just like break down and just like invest the money. So,
Hmm.
but that's what's up, man. So as far as like inspirations for music, like what what artists were you listening to initially that really got you inspired to really like start making music? That I was like, wow, like I really want to do that.
with I think with like everyone in kind of like the same genre as me, I think it was like Mac DeMarco was a big one.
Mm,
He's like kind of like, the indie king right there. So, and then there were like other small bands like Surf Curse and like, you know, uh, I don't know who else, like the Growlers, I guess. Yeah, some of their stuff. Because I mean, just a lot of like the DIY bands at the time that were big in 2017. I don't.
okay. Hey, that's what's up, man.
And then like, yeah.
Are there any artists that like you want to collaborate with? They could be big artists, it could be smaller, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, like I like just meeting friends and like just working on music. That's what's fun. This recent album was pretty dope because I got to work with like one of my heroes. It was Martin Newell from Cleaners from Venus. So they were like, this just DIY band for the longest time, and they didn't get really recognized until like 2010s. So they've been putting out stuff since like the 80s. So working with him was pretty dope. Yeah, I don't I don't really know what like far as names go. I kind of just whoever's down really. I'll pretty much work on anything.
Now I got you. Whoever you connect with and you just vibing with on that level, then I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Hmm.
It's gotta happen organically. I see. That's
Hmm.
that's good. I
Hmm.
mean, honestly, a lot of times that makes for the best music when you guys just come together like naturally. So it's good.
Hmm.
As far as like a label, are you signed at all?
No, I'm just independent right now, so
Okay. I saw
I
on your
don't.
I saw
Yeah.
like on your Spotify, like I saw Bahoba Records. Is that
Yeah, that's like kind of like my own inside joke. It's like that's my own label that I put my like self out, and then some of my friends now I'm starting to put their music out, so it's kind of like I have my own label, I guess.
hey, and you got the right idea because nowadays, like being independent and doing it all yourself, like I mean, you really got to boss up. So like you having your own
Hmm.
label, I saw you also had the you had on your website you were selling merch as well, and that's another aspect.
Yeah.
Merch is really important, especially for like
Hmm.
like a up and coming artist like yourself. So like the fact that you're already like on that wave, like shows that you're really like serious about this music and really building the brand. So that's good, man. As far
Mhm.
as
Thank you.
like your name, where did the origins of that come from?
So like I was going under a different name for a while. I think like I made one album under that name, and there was some techno band that had the same name, and I was like, oh, I can't use that name. And then I got like a cease and desist. So because I was making like merchandise. So uh I was just chilling in my living room, and we had like these Tommy Bahama chairs, and they were
Mm.
like lawn chairs because we didn't really have like a lot of money at that time in that small apartment. So we were just like sitting down and like, ha, Javi and like Tommy kind of rhyme. So it just like happened that way. I was looking for like a new name for a while too, so it's funny how like that just came about. We were just sitting down.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how it is a lot of times. You know, the best ideas usually come at the most random times. So that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
As far as live shows, do you do live shows, or has that kind of been on the back
Yeah,
burner with like COVID and everything?
yeah. So I was playing quite a bit before. Yeah, 2020 is when COVID happened, right?
Yeah,
20. It feels like it's so long,
yeah.
but yeah. So that's kind of just been on, you know. But now I'm kind of like starting to, you know, book more shows. We're gonna do like a little tour in December. It's like three back-to-back shows to kind of just honest on whether we like touring, and then the big one, hopefully, next spring. So we'll see.
Nice. Okay. Is it too early to speak on the big show in the spring? Too early for that to speak on it?
Oh, it's like a tour, so it's gonna be like a couple big like nation tour, hopefully. I
Okay.
don't.
Hey, hey. Well, shout out to that, man. You making some big steps. You know what I'm saying? Was that breaking news? Was that breaking news there?
Breaking news, I guess maybe,
Hey,
maybe.
Javie Bahama
You heard it
tour
here first.
coming. Stay tuned. All right. You know what I mean? So as far as being an artist and also being in a relationship at the same time, how would you describe like that dynamic of trying to balance um, music and being an artist while also being in a relationship and catering to that as well?
Uh, I think the most important thing is having like a really understanding partner. Like my girlfriend, she's super like she gets it when I'm in like work mode where I need to like record for a long time, or you know, I need to travel to you know go play somewhere. So I think most of it like just is having someone that really is as passionate as you are, you know, about your dream, you know?
That's good. So it sounds like she's supportive. So that's a
Yeah.
plus. You know, what I mean, sounds like you guys have a good dynamic. So you know what I'm saying. Shout out to you guys. Shout out. Shout out.
Yeah, shout out to Sam.
Yeah, shout out to
I
Sam.
love her.
Shout out to Sam.
She's the best.
So as far as all the albums that you put out so far, 5 total, what would you say is your favorite one that you've made?
Um, probably the most recent one, High Hopes, just because you know I felt like I grew up a lot. I like learned how to do a lot of stuff that I've been trying to learn for the past however many years I've been making music. So it feels like I kind of just dialed everything in and found my sound.
Any upcoming projects planning to drop soon?
Yeah, like I have a whole, you know, I'm sure as a producer you like know where you just have like files upon files of just stuff that didn't, you know. So there's like a demo project coming out, and then hopefully another album soon. Once we'll see.
Okay, okay. As far as like career outlook, you being an artist, what's like what's like your ultimate goal? Like, what are you really working towards? Like, what's the pinnacle for you? I guess.
I guess I don't really know. Like maybe if you know, I guess the end goal would be to like be able to support myself with music like 100%. Like whether it's the most lavish lifestyle, I don't think it'll ever reach that. But who knows? Just like to where I could live comfortably. I think that would be like the.
Like, okay. What do you do like outside of music, like as for work, like 9 to 5 wise?
I'm an electrician, so I do that like as far as like it's construction, so there are jobs that last like a couple of months, like 6 months, and then you get laid off for a couple of months, and I use that time off to kind of work on music and do whatever side projects I want full time, and then go back to work. So that's kind of where I'm at right now.
Okay, that kind of works out for your lifestyle a little bit. It sounds like, like
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, if you have like those little breaks where you can really just lock into music, so that's good.
Yeah, I mean, when you get when you're able to get unemployment, it's pretty nice. But when you're scrambling, it gets a little stressful.
Right, right, right. Okay. As far as I would say, the last what year and a half at this point, how's the pandemic like been for you?
Um, it's there's been some rough patches, like I've lost family members and stuff like that. So, uh, but yeah, other than that, it's kind of just been readjusting, to I don't want to say like it's a new lifestyle or anything, but you know what I mean? Like just oh, we have this, in the background now for whoever knows for how long, So it's
Why why should people listen to Javi Bahama? Like what separates you from say any other artist?
uh, I don't really know. Maybe I really don't know. It's kind of like I don't have a persona, you know what I mean? Like what you listen to, and like even right now in this interview, like what you see is what you get, So if people like that, then that's chill. But if not, I don't really know.
I mean, that's a good point. I mean, one of the things that I initially liked about you was the genuineness of you and like your whole brand. It just felt authentic. The style of music that you make, it just has a certain feeling to it, like where it's kind of nostalgic, but at the same time, it's like future forward thinking in a way. Before we wrap up and close it off, any last remarks at all?
No, just thank you for this opportunity. It's pretty cool. Yeah, nothing else. It's just chilling.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Javi Bahama. Check him out on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music. Check him out at Javi Bahama. Uh, stream his albums. Run up the views on his videos on YouTube. Buy some merch. Just show some love to Javi Bahama. Real genuine dude. And I want to thank you for taking the time to chop it up with me. And I look forward to looking to see how things work out for you moving forward, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me again. Like it's a pretty cool opportunity.
Hey, we gonna have another one like this, and when we have that next interview, you're gonna be even higher up. So look out for that.
Yes,
Look out for
sir.
that. Look out for
Yes,
that.
sir.
All right, man. We be easy, man. Take it easy, bro.
You too.
All right, man.